This toner is like highly raved by so many big stars. I just love this. Like, you guys really need to try it out. It's one of my holy grails. It says that it has a cocooning effect, like it kind of wraps your skin, and that is such a good word because I don't know how else to describe what it does for my skin. You don't look like you just came out from a manga, anime, comic book or something. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long while, but I'm back with the favorites, and this time we're talking about April favorites because I finally gathered enough things to talk about it in a favorites video. So yep, here are all the things I enjoyed throughout the whole month of April. In fact, March and April, because my last favorite was February. So yes, without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is this hair care product from Yun Hair Care. So for those of you who don't know, I actually did share quite a lot about my hair loss, and ever since then I have been getting treatments at Yun Hair Care, and this is something that was highly recommended by my therapist and I decided to get it, and it's been great. It's called Essence 16. I believe you can only get it there. It's more of like a nourishment for your hair, like your scalp. It doesn't leave me with any tingling sensation, it doesn't leave me with any greasiness or anything. It just feels really nice, and I love the herbal smell of it. And I wouldn't say like I saw baby hairs growing out, but I do feel like my scalp is a lot more like calm, a lot more cleansed, and I just love the texture of it because it's so lightweight. And the spray bottle like this, it's so easy to just apply. Like, I just split my hair and I go like tut, tut. More importantly, I really like the calming scent. Like, it's a bit herbal, it's a bit like Chinese-y kind of scent. So that's it for hair this month. Let's move on to the rest of skincare. So first thing, I have 3 items I want to talk about from this brand, but the first thing that I really want to share is the Lab by blancdoux Oligo Hyaluronic Acid 5000 DA toner. So this toner is like highly raved by so many big stars. Like, one of them is Austin Lee Jiaqi. For those of you who are familiar with like Xiaohongshu, you'll know that he's called like Lipstick King. But anyway, he highly recommended this, and of course over the years I saw like more and more people talk about it, so I decided to try it. And this one is amazing because it's so lightweight and it's really hydrating on the skin, but it just feels like water. And the best selling point is that it is 5000 DA, which means the molecule size is 200 times smaller than the usual hyaluronic acid that you use, which means it can penetrate deep down into the skin. And I really do feel like my skin drinks it up like crazy. And during Chinese New Year, I was kind of experimenting with the 7 layers of toner kind of technique, where I applied this in 7 different layers. In between, I would give it about 20 to 30 seconds to rest and absorb, and it really was quite amazing. Like, my makeup stayed on all day, it didn't feel goopy, it didn't feel greasy, it didn't get me oily, my dry patches weren't acting up. It's just, and at the same time it feels like I have nothing on my skin. That's the amazing part. So if you're someone with oily skin that doesn't like to apply moisturizer or any facial oil, any serum, you can try going in with like 3, 4 to 7 layers of this, and your skin will be nicely hydrated. Of course, if you have dry skin, then this is gonna be amazing because it's also very sensitive, skin friendly as well. From the same brand, I have the Oligo Hyaluronic Acid Hydro Serum. So this serum is extremely lightweight. It's one of the most lightweight serums that I have used ever. Of course, everything from this brand is suitable for sensitive skin, so no fragrance, it's cruelty free, it's vegan, it's clean, and it's also quite affordable, which is why I think I wanted to recommend it to all of you. Same thing if you have dry skin or looking for something that would hydrate your skin without the weight. This is one of the lightest hyaluronic acid serums I've ever come across. Next up, I have the sunscreen. Actually, I keep talking about the Oligo Hyaluronic Acid range. They do have other ranges, but I would say the Oligo Hyaluronic Acid range is my favorite range because hydration is really the key to everything. If you see a sun essence or a sunscreen that is within the hydrating line, you know that it's gonna be a nice and hydrating one. So this is the Oligo Hyaluronic Acid Sun Essence, SPF 50 PA 4+, so the sun protection is very high, but it's so amazing because the texture is so lightweight. It just literally feels like an essence on your skin. So I just apply a little bit here. I'm almost out of it. Apply a bit here. And you can see as I kind of like push it out, It is non-sticky, there's no white cast. It's just so nice and hydrating on the skin. I've been reaching out for this a lot because it sits so well underneath makeup, and Matt uses this too, which is why we run out of it so fast. And this is actually a chemical sunscreen, but for those of you with sensitive skin, you'll be happy to know that this one is super suitable for sensitive skin. I've got eczema and very sensitive skin myself. This one didn't cause me any irritation, no stinging of the eyes. It was easy to remove, easy to apply. I just love this. Like, you guys really need to try it out. It's one of my holy grails. Next up, I have this, one of my favorite new Fresh masks. In fact, my favorite mask from Fresh. And I know that says a lot because I love the Fresh Vitamin Nectar. I love the Lotus Dream Cream. It's crazy. This is the Floral Recovery Calming Mask. It's the latest one that they added in. It's actually an overnight mask, so you don't necessarily have to wash it off. There are 3 ways you can use it. You can use it as a spot treatment, you can use it as an overnight mask, as an overnight moisturizer, or as a leave-on mask, so you apply a thick layer and just remove it. But I love that it is really great at just reducing my flare-ups. So if you have skin redness, rosacea, or like broken capillaries, or like just super sensitized and sensitive skin, you'll be happy to try this one. Like, it's just so nice. Like, it says that it has a cocooning effect, like it kind of wraps your skin, and that is such a good word because I don't know how else to describe what it does for my skin. So once I apply it, it just cocoons my skin and it just feels so nice and protected. And when I wake up, my skin is nice and bright and hydrated and calm. I've got an eye cream here. It's the Peau Enhancing Eye Contour Cream Supreme. So this is a very extra eye cream. I love it. The texture is amazing. It is not like too drying. It's not too oily, and it is not too difficult to blend. So this is a great one for days where I just want to do like an eye massage. Like, it has the right amount of grip and tug around the eyes, and I really do feel like even though it's expensive, it works so well. I don't really see an effect with dark eye circles that much, but I do see a lot of effects with fine lines, with like just lifting, and it's just overall really nice, and I just need a little bit. Next up, a skin device. So this is the new Skin Ink Tri-Light. This is together with the SABI app, and I really love this, and I'm a big firm believer of like just maintaining is as important as the treatments that you decide to go for. So this is an at-home maintenance. The amazing thing right now is that it has this portion here which actually tracks your hydration. So I can hook it up to the SABI app that tells me how my skin is looking and how my skin scores on the app on a daily. But if I don't have the app and I just want to test my hydration levels, it just tells you over here. So it's about 40% perhaps, like over here. Let's try on the other side. This is actually much less. You know why? I did it once. I tested this on just one side of my face and actually it works. Okay, but anyway. Yeah, so you have like your usual red LED light, blue, yellow, orange and purple, and you even have the sonic function as well as the, I think this P actually stands for, I can't remember the term, I'm going to leave the term over here, but basically it is a skin tightening on skin elasticity function. It doesn't even have any bubbling sensation or whatsoever. You just glide it in your face, and I really love to use like my serums with it, and I just use it to spread in replacement of my hands because it's just working extra hard. Next up, let's move on to makeup. So this month I have been loving the Makeup Forever HD Skin Undetectable Stay True Foundation. That is the foundation I'm wearing right now. It is truly really lightweight. I do want to give a shout out to the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. They are both really similar. The only main difference is that this is perhaps just 10% more matte. That one is 10% more glowy, but I love them both the same, and I have been reaching out to this one a lot, especially for shoot days, because I just want my skin to look really like nice and matte and natural, and I didn't even have to set it with powder. It's actually medium coverage. I think it's quite nicely buildable to full, but of course if you build it too full, it will start to get cakey, so it's important to make sure that you have the right skincare products when you use this. But I highly recommend this to people who just want a foundation to start with, something easy to use, something not too expensive, something that is gonna be all-rounded in terms of covering redness, covering blemishes, covering pimples, covering darkness, I think this is a great all-rounded foundation to have. Next up, I have this. This is something that I bought from Korea, so I hope you guys will be watching my Korea haul already. I'm not sure if this will go up before, but this one is from the brand Colourgram. I really like this because I was looking for something that I can draw my Aegyo-sal very easily with, and of course in Korea, Aegyo-sal, which means Korean eye bags, have been a trend for like the past decade or something, and they have had products that are suitable and just made to create Aegyo-sal very easily for you. Just that I haven't been able to find something that didn't have any glitter bits in it, because for some reason the Koreans love like the glitter in their Aegyo-sal, but for me I like the flexibility of adding glitter when I want to. So the best is to find something that is kind of like a concealer shade, lighter than your actual skin tone to highlight the area. And this is a two-way pen. One side is kind of like a contour and one side is like a highlight. It also has a nice flat edge, so it allows you to create that very thin natural line very easily. And because it's not powder, it's kind of like in between a gel and a powder, you can use your fingers to just like blend it out so it doesn't look too harsh, like you don't look like you just came out from a manga, anime, comic book or something. Next up, I have my blush from Hourglass. So I've been loving this blush a lot. It's in the shade Brilliant Nude. The color is very subtle and it's so beautiful. It just melts into your skin. And with Hourglass, I love their powders. Like, it's so finely milled. It's gonna give you that highlight that looks like you're glowing from within. You can't even trace or detect any big specks of glitter, even up close. Like when you're moving, it just looks like, wow, your skin is like so nice and glowy, but I don't know where the glow is coming from. So I like to apply it as a V-shaped motion, like kind of closer to the temples. So it kind of helps me to blend in my contour together with my blush. And I like to use this together with another blush that is maybe a little bit more pigmented, a little bit more bright in color. So I've been loving to pair it with my MAC Melba blush. It's super nice. Next up, I've been wanting to talk about this necklace that I have. I know a lot of you guys are always asking me where I get this necklace from. It's from Buy Invite Only, and I've got super sensitive skin, so I can't actually wear a lot of jewelry because it just really makes me like blow up in full-blown eczema around my neck. But this one I've been wearing to sleep, to shower, to exercise, and it's no problem because the quality is so good and it's so cute and fine. Unfortunately, I think they are already sold out, but I'm still going to leave the link in the description below if just in case it comes right back, or you know, you guys can go and ask Buy Invite Only when they're gonna restock it or anything. Just feel free. It comes in 3 colors. Mine is rose gold. And last but not least, my most random Korean drama favorite of the month is actually 2521, available on Netflix. It's called 25, It's by Kim Tae-ri and Nam Joo-hyuk. I love that show. Like, I think I found my favorite drama of 2022, but I'm not gonna say it yet, okay? So come back at the end of the year to see if this still remains. But even if it doesn't remain as the top, maybe, I think it's quite hard to beat lah. It will definitely be second. For those of you who haven't caught it, please go and catch it. It's a show that really talks so much about her chasing her dreams, like playing different roles in different people's lives and how each one of them has shaped her and how she has shaped each one of them as well. There were so many emotions that were very, very relatable, and Kim Tae-ri really just acted and displayed all these emotions like so well. There were a lot of like memories that came back, you know, while I was watching the show, and it's just like a bittersweet but motivational, feel-good show that talks about chasing dreams, first loves, friendship, relationship with parents, and so on and so forth. So I highly recommend that show. Let me know in the comments box down below if you enjoy any of these as well, if we are favorite buddies, or if you enjoyed 25 as well. Let me know in the comments box down below. I would love to chat with y'all. And if you have any other show recommendations, it does not always have to be Korean dramas, anything Chinese, Thai, Taiwanese, English, anything, leave it in the comments box down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!